Meteorologist Scott Dorval with the Idaho News 6 forecast.
Well, woke up to more rain this morning and thinking, when is this going to end? And finally, I think a drying process will begin for southwest Idaho, and it may be some time before more rain flies unless we get a stray sprinkle. Let's take a look at the numbers as far as we've gone as far as Boise is concerned. Now, the third wettest June since 1940. We were there yesterday, but notice the difference here. We're at 2.92 so far, just 2/100ths of an inch away from second place of 2.94. So way back in 1958, the wettest was in 1941 at a 3.41 inches of moisture. So third wettest since 1940. Now records do go back 153 years. The Weather Service had moved from downtown Boise, and we're the fifth wettest since then, but still 3.41 is the mark. I don't think we'll make it unless we get some thunderstorms as we start to dry on out, but it has definitely been on the wet side, and that wet has been white in the higher elevations. I mentioned Stanley would get white. Jay Krajik sending in this shot from Stanley this morning and coating the grass, as you can see across the Little Salmon River there, or the main Salmon River there. And once again, just mountains shrouded in clouds, big old snowflakes coming in downtown Stanley. Eric Westrom with this great shot right here. And got some great photos late yesterday evening at Homedale. A beautiful rainbow here from Chris Hahn. Thanks for sending that on in, Chris. Steve Powers of the shot of the rainbow there, and a beautiful sunset in Caldwell from Lena Loudon Millar. Thank you so much for those photos. You can go to my Facebook page to check out some of the latest photos that are there. Right now, clouds are trying to break. It's still chilly, 63 degrees. We've had a good breeze blowing northwest at 15. Higher gust earlier today, but they seem to be settling on down. Our Tower K network from Idaho News 6 shows McCall at 51, 57 at Twin Falls right now, 55 in Ketchum. Everybody's chilly. And Stanley, look at that picture, 50 degrees. You see the snow has melted there at Redfish Lake, but I'll show you where it was this morning at Redfish Lake. Look at the temperature change over the last 24 hours, some 18 to 22 degrees warmer over Oregon and Washington. And that temperature change, that warm up is headed in our direction. So we've got a warming trend for the next few days. Cloud cover coming in from north to south. It's breaking up. All of the moisture, see it all back east here, further east, I should say, in the state. A little bit of snow falling with this snow report here in Custer County. But this snow report, I'm going to show you a little further to the north here in a moment. As our storm system pulls away, these are the locations that had the winter storm warnings in effect. And we're going to look at this one location right in here. And what is this storm report right here? You take a look at the numbers. In Cobalt, 12 inches of snow. This is 3 miles east-northeast of Cobalt, not far from Salmon, southwest of Salmon and higher elevations. Over 100 trees down on Williams Creek Road. That's just one road there because all the trees got leaves on them, and then the snow comes in and takes them down. So definitely a nasty situation in southwest Montana, eastern portions of Idaho. But the heat is building. Here it is to the west. This is going to be tracking in our direction as the cooler weather moves to the northeast. And so we've got a warming trend coming in. But this morning at Redfish Lake, there it is, coated with snow this morning. The snow started to melt. Then another burst of snow came in at 10:15, and then eventually it was all gone. So drier conditions moving in. Temperature 51 degrees. Forecast for Redfish Lake this weekend is going to warm up nicely. 71 on Saturday, 73 on Sunday. If you want to go camping, it's getting a lot better. Same thing in McCall after a chilly day. 71 on Saturday, 71 on Sunday. So not real warm, but definitely warmer than it has been. But still, the 8 to 14-day outlook is wetter than normal, although slightly warmer than normal. We'll see how it shapes up. Quick check at the forecast for tomorrow. Idaho News 6 weather forecast. Sunny and pleasant. A light northwest breeze. 80 in Weiser, 75 in Boise. Some really nice weather coming in for tomorrow. I think you're going to love tomorrow. 73 in Garden Valley, 76 in Riggins. But still some showers and thunderstorms, especially around the Sun Valley area. You could get some locally gusty winds and heavy downpours in Sun Valley. My extended forecast for the Treasure Valley, 75 tomorrow. And if that's not warm enough, we go up to 80 on Friday, 85 on Saturday, and then going 86 and just kind of holding in the mid-80s for a while before next week. We could even go into the 90s. So a drier weather pattern coming in and warmer. I tell you guys, this is a good-looking forecast here. I think if you don't like the rain, if you're done with it, that's good because the rain is done.
It's about time.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Scott.